Let me guess. You're wondering how to navigate the Canva homepage. Well, wonder no more. Because in this tutorial, we'll be doing just that. We're learning how to navigate the Canva homepage. Hey, I'm Aduky, a Canva designer who has been discovering the app for 6 years and counting. Welcome to my design workshop, your one-stop shop for bite-sized basic Canva lessons, created to simplify the design learning journey for complete beginners. Let's go. Okay, welcome once again to the Canva homepage. Today we're looking at the Projects button, which you'll find right underneath the Home button, which we looked at previously. If you haven't watched that video, go on ahead and watch it. I'll leave the link in the description below. Let's carry on. First and foremost, I'd like to point out this banner over here. It's the Canva keynote event where the most recent updates were announced. It'd be great to learn about all the amazing new things you can do inside of Canva. Now let's carry on to the lesson. I'm going to click on the Projects button, which looks like a little folder. Once I click on it, it opens up the Projects section. First, you'll see All Projects, this search bar here that allows you to search through your projects. And then there's also a filter section where you can narrow down your search, simplifying your search and making it easy to pull up whatever you're looking for. Let's just go through what you'll find on the projects section. I'm going to scroll down so we can have a look. First, you'll see recents. This has to do with all your recent projects. If I click on this arrow over here, it allows me to scroll through all the projects that I have. So if I go this way, I'll see all my work. If I go the other way, it'll take me to the beginning of my work. Now, the next part shows you folders and courses. If you have any folders, courses, this is where you'll find those. Uploads as well will be in this section. So any folders that have your uploads, any other projects, you'll find it in the folders and courses section. Next, we have designs. So all your designs are populated in this area. And there's also a button over here which says show more. So if I have more projects, you'll see the show more button. When I click on it, voila, it opens up my other projects. Next, we have images. So this has to do with any image that I have uploaded into Canva. You'll see it over here. And then we have the video section, which includes all videos that I've uploaded into Canva. Now let's go back to the top. We have the filter section. Let's go through each filter available one by one. We will start with type. When I click on this small teeny weeny arrow next to type, it will open up options that will simplify my search. First, we have here any type, folders, designs, brand templates, images, videos, or files. So you can look through any of these when you're looking for a specific type of design or project that you have in your project section. Next, we have category. Clicking on the tiny arrow will reveal these options. We have first and foremost a search bar that allows you to search through categories. Let's go through the list. We have all categories, email, video, presentation, logo, Instagram post, flyer, whiteboard, resume, poster, Facebook cover, Facebook post, doc, YouTube thumbnail, flashcard, mobile video, TikTok video, invitation, your story, and worksheet. Next up, we have owner. When you click on the small arrow, you will find a search bar that allows you to search for people. You'll see any owner, which represents work owned by anyone. So it could be work shared with you or work that you own. Then we have shared with you. This has to do with work that has been shared with you either by your team member or someone else. And then you have your profile. So that has to do with work that you have created. Next, and last but not least, we have date modified. Clicking on the small arrow will reveal the options that you have when it comes to searching for work that you did at a particular time. So for instance, this will bring up all your work because it says anytime. And then you have work that you've done today, work that you did yesterday, in the last 30 days, in the last 90 days, or in the last year. Okay, now let's test it out. In the search bar, you'll see that it says search across all content. This includes all content type. At the right-hand corner of the search bar, you'll see this icon that allows you to either expand or minimize the search bar. Now, let's expand the search bar, and once we do that, you'll see all the filter buttons reappear right underneath it. I'm going to test it out. Under type, I will click on video. This will pull up videos that I have uploaded into Canva. And then you can modify by changing whether you want to look at videos that have been shared with you or videos that you have created. You can also apply this filter, which allows you to narrow it down even further by selecting a time period that will allow you to easily find the video you're looking for. So for instance, if I select last 90 days, it will only pull up videos that I have uploaded in the last 90 days. Let's change that to the last 30 days, and it will show me videos that I have uploaded in the last 30 days. Let's clear these filters, minimize the search bar, and use the filters that we find as soon as we open the project section. When I click on type, I will leave it at any type, and I'll come to category and select video. Under owner, I'll select, let's keep it at any owner, and then under date modified, I will pick last 30 days. This will pull up videos that I have created inside of Canva, while when we look at it from the type section, we'll do that shortly. I'll just clear this filter, and I will come here to do that once more. Clicking on video will pull up videos that we have uploaded. So under type, videos that you've uploaded will be populated, and under category, videos that you have created inside of Canva will be populated. To clear that, you'll see this clear all button over here. Once you hover over it, it will be underlined, and you'll see the number of filters applied in bracket. In this case, only one filter has been applied. Clicking on that will clear the filter. Next, let's type in a keyword that will allow us to narrow our search. For me, most of my projects have the keyword Canva in the title. So I will be typing in here, Canva. And what do we have here? It has pulled up designs, videos that have the name Canva in the title. Now let's test something out with the filter options. I will click on here once again. I will click here, videos. We see here that it has brought video because we clicked on type. Now let's close that and come to category. I'm going to click on logo. Let's see. I have no logos, and so this is what you'll see. When there is nothing, it will pull up this. We couldn't find anything for Canva. Let's move on. That's pretty much how you can use the filter together with a keyword that you've input in the search bar. To close that, I will click on this X right over here and it will be cleared. Close this. Let me minimize this and we are back. On the right hand side, you'll see sort by. When you click on that, it'll allow you to sort by most relevant, newest edited, oldest edited, in alphabetical order, A to Z, and alphabetical order Z to A. Next, we have the view. You can either view this as a list. When I click on that, it will show me my work in a list format, or as a grid where it will give me a preview of my work. Let's take a look. That's pretty much that. Now, last but not least, let's look at this plus button at the right hand side. It is labeled Add New. Once we click on that, we'll see the following: new folder, new course, design, upload files, upload folder, and import. The very first button allows us to add a new folder. So if I click on that, it'll open up a page that will allow us to create a folder. Here I can name my folder, and over here I can include emails of team members. This is only available to pro, teams, and business users. Once you click on continue, well, you have a new folder created and you can click open to check that out. It will also be in your folder section right over here. Next on the list, we have new course. We'll take a closer look at that in a bit. But before that, let's finish going through the list. Here we have design. Once I click on design, it'll allow me to create a design, bringing us to this page where you'll see create new, where you'll see options that will allow you to create a new design. You can look at email, video, presentation, logo. You can create any of these listed over here. And the small arrow will help you to scroll through your options. You can also come and select a template that you can work with, basically allowing you to either create from scratch or make use of some of these beautifully designed templates. Bear in mind that some templates have the crown, which represents work that is only available to pro, teams, or business users. Do keep that in mind. Something like this with no crown is available for users that have a free Canva account. Over here as well, you'll find options that you can easily access and select so that you can get to work in the editor. There's also custom size. You can come over here to input dimensions which you prefer. Over here, you'll see the units. There's pixels, inches, millimeters, and centimeters. Once you've input the details needed, you'll see that this will be highlighted and you can create new design. That will take you straight into the editor and you can get to work, because what else are we here for? Let's move on. Next, we have upload. You can, over here on this page, you can upload images, videos. There's a video that shows you all that you can upload. However, if you haven't watched the video where I share on the plus button on the home page, which allows us to create a design. Head over there and watch that. I will link it in the description below because I listed all the different types of content that you can actually upload into Canva, the formats that are accepted in Canva. Okay, I'm going to click on this X to come out of the create a design section. Next on the list, we have upload files, upload folder. With these two, once you click on any of them, it will allow you to either upload a file from your computer or upload a folder from your computer. Next, we have import. Clicking on import will open up this section, which includes Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive. In order for you to bring in content from these options listed here, first of all, you'll have to have an account over there, and then you will connect your Canva to your account. So let's click on Google Drive to see what pops up. Here we have Google Drive and the connect button. When you click on connect, it will allow you to select your Google account that will then have you grant permission to Canva so that you can upload content from over there. Same thing applies to the other options. For Dropbox, it will allow you to connect, and for OneDrive, it will also allow you to connect once you have granted permission from your OneDrive. Next, I'll be uploading an overview of Canva courses, so be sure to look out for that.